Game 2 on Empire of the Sun. Excellent. So, yeah, let's just go straight in. Michael versus SneazeL. Game number 2, SneazeL down 0-1. And in the bottom right corner as the orange Zerg, we do have Michael. And in the bottom left as the brown Protoss, we have SneazeL. Now, Michael is from Team OD. SneazeL, I am not actually sure what clan he's on. I think he was in IFU for a while, but I don't know if he still is. They're actually teammates for the Gambit Cup. They're both part of the ragtag group GT, made up of random players from different teams. Anyway, the Overlord will scout in the right direction here. And hopefully I have a bit of time now to talk about... See, I was trying to talk about these players' styles and stuff yesterday. Or, sorry, yesterday. Oh my god. What am I talking about? In Game 1, last game. Which is that SneazeL, he's one of my... one of the players I do like to watch a lot because he goes for 12 necks in PvP. Of course, my absolute favorite build. And... unfortunately, though... he's currently down 1-0 against Michael, the cheesy Zerg, but he will get a SneazeL will get a probe scout in first here, so looks like won't get, or hopefully won't get cheese out of this game. Overpull from Michael, and SneazeL probably just gonna forge first, and then be fine. He should be fine. Overlord coming in, Forge going down. Now, I don't know if that's actually tight on the left side. Is that tight on the left side? That doesn't look tight on the left side, but it might be. I don't know. Oh, but it looks like there's gonna be a pylon block. Will he actually let this finish? He might actually let this finish. I think he's actually gonna let it finish. Wow, look at that. And meanwhile, he is chasing the drone to the top right to deny the third. So Michael's second hatch is going to be quite delayed here. He is... wow, he actually only made 2 lings despite this this major setback here. Cannon going down straight away for SneazeL, and a second cannon as well. He knows if he's just going to block these, and the drone might actually die here. Is he going to make the gas? He can make an assimilator. Make an assimilator. Yes! Gosu move right there, blocking the extractor with an assimilator. Oh man, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Very nice move. So that probe has seriously put the hurt on Michael, man. And this drone's going out to make a third. He might just take the third on the right side here, where I'm indicating on the minimap. But no, it looks like he will actually just go to the top right. And oh, look at this! Minds Gaming, SneazeL actually anticipated the drone might go here, so he sent his probe to block it. Well, oh, he might have actually been trying to cannon rush it. That would be fun. He does have his own nexus down now and getting his gateway. I believe that's tight on this side, so obviously there's a gap here and potentially a gap here. Anyway, oh, looks like one link gonna chase his probe around, prevent any of the cannon rushes. Regardless, gas is being mined. Looks like, ooh, a nice choggling block here between the main and the natural. Going to prevent this probe from getting in. The Overlord just chilling by the wall. This is actually a very nice wall. So, you know, I guess SneazeL learned from last game. He's like, well, I made a pretty terrible wall last game, and then he Hydra busted me. So I'm going to make a good one this time. And this is certainly a good one. I'm not sure how I feel about these cannons being so far back, though. Usually you have them 1 hex behind the forge and the gateway, so they would be like 1 hex higher. So, you know, you can actually range Hydras, but if the Hydras try and run in and snipe them, they get blocked a little bit more. I don't know, I mean, the way he did it here is he'll actually have more space to put cannons on top. He can put another row of cannons on top. You know, both positionings have their pros and cons. So we do have 6 lings still. Lair going down. Did he pull guys off gas? It looks like Michael pulled guys off gas after getting his lair, which is interesting. I'm sorry I didn't catch that earlier. I don't think I've actually ever seen that before in a ZVP. I mean, you know, occasionally if the Zerg goes for a fast speed, he'll obviously pull guys off gas after getting speed, but this it looked like Michael went for lair and then pulled guys off for a little bit and then put them back. Unless I'm just crazy, I don't... Huh, that's interesting. Anyway, Scanning Probe is going to get up the ramp. He's not going to get up the ramp. Haha. Dragooni is out. And... looks like, completely standard so far, which makes me very happy. Would like to see a nice long game here. A couple of gateways going down. Oh, but it looks like SneazeL is the one going for something a little bit more unorthodox this time, and one Dragoon is playing around here. Why is there no Zealot out? I'm a little bit confused why there's actually no Zealot on the field. Did I miss a Zealot running out or something? Wow, SneazeL being very aggressive with this Dragoon. Now, of course, the Lings without speed are actually slightly slower than the Dragoon. And there comes the Zealot. He's got to be careful, though. There's 8 Lings out. He's got to be very careful. Looks like he will engage it. Gonna run back to the cannons, and looks like he will run back in range of the cannons. And Michael, though, is going for it and losing a lot of Lings here. So SneazeL, very nice control right there. Very nice move. And of course, he is going for the speed lot attack. He's not getting +1, though. This is actually not a +1 speed lot attack. It's just a 4-gate speed lot with no +1. Obviously, the speed lot's not going to be quite as effective. Meanwhile, Michael is going for the standard 5-hatch Hydro transition without a Spire. Wait a minute. He didn't make a Spire? Okay. That's very interesting, because SneazeL didn't make a Stargate. Did these guys just like vision each other or something? I don't... That's interesting. He's got Overload speed, but... Huh. He did 3-hatch Spire into 5-hatch Hydro without the Spire. I mean... Which, if that was intentional, the gas pull makes sense, because he doesn't need to spend the 200 gas on a Spire, so he can get a few extra minerals, get a few extra drones, etc. I mean, right now his mineral gas ratio is quite nice, and a speed overload is going to get into the base. It is going to see what's up. It's going to see no Stargate. It's going to see the archives down already. Now it looks like SneazeL is going to move out here. Now, can Michael defend this? Looks like, oh wow, the 1 Zealot, 1 Dragoon force has seemed to have made its way all the way up here to the top right. And looks like the rest of the Zealots will also join him up there. There's only 1 Sunken in the back there. A very interesting position for that Sunken, actually. And some Hydras are being produced here. Looks like they don't even have speed yet. Another Sunken going down in the natural, but it looks like this Zealot attack could be quite effective. The SimCity is not quite good enough to stop this. Rather, it's not at all good enough, but looks like a bit of a miscontrol here by SneazeL, not paying attention to his Zealots. Okay, now he's paying attention. The drones coming off the line to block the Sunken. Can Michael defend this base? He's got Hydras moving in. The Hydra speed is finished now. It looks like he's just now getting range. Not as critical when he's fighting against just Zealots. And will he lose the hatchery? The hatchery's being attacked by 4 Zealots. It's going to be close. No, it looks like SneazeL will not commit to it. He's just going to send his Zealots into the top right base. Meanwhile, in the main base of the Protoss, we do have +1 going down. Templars are out now. Storm is... oh, it's only just started. That's... Oh, man. If Michael actually goes for a huge Hydra bust right now, before Storm finishes, that could be quite deadly. He is in full Hydra production mode. No, he is making a couple of drones now. And looks like he will trap these Zealots in the top right. And going to take those out. Nice little bit of control right there, trapping that Zealot, but 1 Zealot will escape. Of course, Speedlot's nice and speedy. And what is this probe doing? Is he actually going to take a hidden expansion in the top left? Yes, indeed. Looks like SneazeL will be doing that. Also has a probe here at the 3rd. That could actually just be a fake. I don't know if the Overlord sees it. Is that in range? That might not be in range of the Overlord, but it could be a fake. You know, pretend he's taking a 3rd there. And Michael will be like, aha, I see your probe. And he goes in and kills it and denies it. And then SneazeL's actually just taking a base at the top left. Alternatively, he could just build like 5 Stargates here. That'd be quite fun. But no, I don't think he's going to do that. Pretty nice gateway layout. 5 gateways down. Looks like Dragoon range has just started. And indeed, the Hydras are going to come over here and deny this this probe from making anything. But he's not actually going to do anything anyway. Oh, looks like the 1 Zealot tries to run into the main. Doesn't quite make it. In the main base of Michael, we have nothing out of the ordinary. No lurker upgrade just yet. Getting the 3rd gas just now. And oh, there's the lurker upgrade. Just as I said it. +1 seems to have finished, and Storm is finished as well. So no, or rather the opportunity for some kind of bust has passed, and it looks like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't notice this earlier, but SneazeL actually did place many more cannons in anticipation of a huge Hydra attack. So that's a very nice Very nice planning there, and oh, it looks like Michael will go for it. No, he's actually just gonna snipe that one cannon. Now, SneazeL's leading with these Templars. Gotta be careful. First storm doesn't quite do enough there. He's got one more storm on this Templar, I believe. The second storm is beautiful, and the DT's out, and the Zealots as well. Looks like Michael will be pushed back here. And it looks like SneazeL actually not even gonna make an Archon. The Templar do actually have almost enough energy for another storm anyway. And this random probe, I don't know what that probe's doing. No, it looks like it's not actually grouped with the units. And it looks like a nice little wall in here at the top right. Sorry, the top left, excuse me. But can Michael even hold this attack? He's making a lot of Hydras. But he's got no Sunkens at the base. He might want to run in here and try and pick off some of these High Templar. The High Templar, very vulnerable in the back, and the Overlord sees this. Could easily get sniped by a Hydra flank, but no, looks like SneazeL has regrouped his units. It's not a very big Protoss force. I think he should actually pull back. And it looks like he's pulling some of his units back, but the High Templar are separated from the army. Will they get sniped here by Michael? Michael sees everything with the Overlord. He's going to go for it. SneazeL, a bit of miscontrol here. He's going to get one storm off. Will he get the other storm off? It looks like he does get both storms off. Does get a nice amount of damage on the Hydras. Only kills 2 of them, though. 2 critical storms there. Not really doing as much as they could have. And a lot of Hydras coming in from the back. A lot of Hydras going to be pumped from the 3 bases. And Lurkers are out already. There's no Observer with the army. The 3rd Nexus is going down to the top left. But I actually don't think this attack's going to work. I think SneazeL should actually just retreat here along the south path. Or else he's just gonna basically gift this army to the Zerg, because see, the army it's been out here for a long time, and the longer time it's not being reinforced. But oh, a nice storm there. Does he have another one? He has another storm. He does get a decent one. Now he's got to make an Archon, I think. No, apparently SneazeL just doesn't like Archons. And ignore what I said before. It seems that he actually has enough to take this on. No, he is in retreat now. But see, my point was that Michael was constantly adding on more and more Hydras to his force, whereas SneazeL's reinforcements weren't really coming. So you know, the army sizes were just gradually growing in favor of the Zerg player, but SneazeL has taken the opportunity to transfer units to the top left base, producing High Templars from this gateway. You know, it's part of the wall here, but also using it to have these storms to defend. I very much like this. Obviously, it will be very difficult for Michael to break this with just Hydras, storms on the choke points. With the cannons there, will make it, will make him lose a lot of Hydras if he tries that. I don't think this is actually